Welcome to Around OHS. In the following broadcast, you will see a series of short stories that feature people from around the school. Let's go to our first story.
There's a certain student with a passion for all things music. Let's talk to Brendan Horn about his instrumental career.
So I started back in 6th grade and I stuck with it, so I'm here now. And as I've grown as a musician, I feel like I've understood it a lot better. In music theory, we've talked about how music is a way to kind of express yourself. It's its own language. I play marimba, so that's what I play in marching season for solos in the solo and small ensemble competition.
His dedication in band recently paid off in his new title of Mr. OHS. Brendan talks more on his performance.
The talent that I did for Mr. OHS, I started off with a marimba solo, and then I did a quick change to snare, so I got out one of the marching snares, and then I played hot sauce with a couple of the basses and some audience participation. I practice a lot. It takes a lot of time. I've invested a lot of myself into it, so I was able to kind of showcase that, and the judges, I guess, really appreciated, as well as it's something that the audience can really enjoy.
Is this the end of his music career? What's next for Brendan Horn?
I'm going to Mizzou next year, and I am hoping to do a minor in music. I want to continue pursuing kind of the solo marimba path, so I've been doing that for the past couple years and gotten really interested in doing that.
A big congratulations to Brendan Horn. With Christian Nelson behind the camera, I'm Grace Hickman for Tiger Journalism.
There are a lot of siblings around Oakville, and even some twins. But did you know there's a set of triplets? Let's hear what it's like to be one.
I don't know. I don't really have a reference for what it's not like to be a triplet, so just like constantly living with people who are like your friends, I guess.
It's like having siblings, except you're all the same age. We do a lot of things together. We'll work on homework together.
I mean, it's kind of handy because you have like two other people that like you can talk about that are going through the same stuff as you. Like if we're stuck in something or if we need help, you can always come to another one and ask for it.
It's actually an advantage because me and Abel will partner up on a lot of stuff since we're at home, so we can just get stuff done.
Okay, but who's older?
Colin.
I'm the oldest out of the three of us.
They may look alike, but are they actually as similar as everyone thinks?
I feel like we're all very different and we do our own things, so there's not like that we're doing stuff together all the time.
Everyone thinks that we do the same things, that we're like kind of all similar, but if you meet us and you actually like interactions with us, which you have, you'll realize we cannot be like any more different.
With Ethan Cornell behind the camera, I'm Parker Wyatt for Tiger Journalism.
Here at OHS, Ava Chancellor has left her mark on the newspaper program as editor-in-chief for 3 years.
So I decided to join newspaper because I was really only interested in print publication. I wasn't really interested in broadcast or yearbook. I'm an editor because currently I'm the longest standing member on staff. I applied to be an editor because I wanted to take a bigger role in the production. I had changes that I wanted to make. I had ideas that I wanted to put into action, and the way to do that is to be an editor.
If you're a sophomore, junior, or senior looking into newspaper, here's some advice from Ava.
If you're interested in writing, obviously newspaper would be a great option for you, but also if you're interested in things like web design, designing like magazines, so like editorial things, photography. Newspaper kind of puts all elements of the journalism classes that we have into one class. I have thoroughly enjoyed my experience in newspaper. I think that we've grown as a staff and as a publication so much. I'm going to be very sad to leave it behind when I graduate this year, but I know that I'm leaving it in great hands.
With Blake Holson behind the camera, I'm Carly Koenig for Tiger Journalism.
Although the football season ended earlier this year, junior Caleb Pickens was recognized for his academic achievements by the state. Caleb tells us more.
So pretty much all-state academic for football is for varsity football players that pretty much they can not only perform on the field but in the classroom too. Pretty much good students do, as well as football players.
Caleb makes sure to stay on top of all of his schoolwork. He makes his assignments a priority.
Coach Ginn is pretty hard on us about staying good in the classroom too. So just right after practice, I go home and get my schoolwork done right away so I can be prepared for all my classes. I mean, I never really had it in mind, but I always knew to always kept school a priority before football. It's always been kind of a rule for me. Being on the field with my team, it's cool. Football really creates a brotherhood, so.
However, in the summer, academics don't get in the way of his football career.
We train like all summer together, so we spend a lot of time together over the summer and after school at practice and stuff, and it just creates a really tight bond between us. I mean, we lift weights over the winter, but we don't really start football until spring or summer. Feels pretty good. I mean, to be recognized, it's pretty cool.
With Roman Baban behind the camera, I'm Blake Baronic with OHS Journalism.
Thank you for tuning into the show. We'll have another broadcast out with similar stories soon. I'm Sawyer Bess, and remember, Oakville, keep your eyes on the Tigers.